Chester Bennington, the frontman or lead singer of Linkin Park, committed suicide on the 20th of July 2017. What upsets me is not the fact that he's a celebrity that died, but the fact that he's the lead singer in my favorite band. What upsets me is the fact that he committed suicide. And on top of that, he committed suicide on his friend's birthday. This friend who committed suicide 2 months prior to Chester's death. The average person, to me, is misinformed about depression and suicide. When Chester died, I remember hearing comments like, well, why would you do that? Because he probably had depression. Then people don't, if you don't understand depression, you can't understand why someone would kill themselves. The isolation and burden of depression is one of the most intense things that a person can experience. It's not this sadness you feel when you get a bad day, when you're having a bad day. That is not it. It's a real illness, and like any other illness, there are symptoms and signs, and some of the warning signs of depression can and may vary from person to person, but they generally include sleeping too much, sleeping too little, drinking or indulging in drugs more than usual or for the first time as a form of escapism, withdrawal, aggressiveness, agitation, and many more. According to the World Health Organization, around 350 million people suffer from depression worldwide. Depression is the leading cause of disability in the entire world. 800,000 people commit suicide each year, and the number of attempted suicides is not far off. Suicide is the leading cause of death between persons ages 15 to 29. Suicide hits someone 2 times. The first is when it's someone we know, and the second is when it's a celebrity. Although that's the only time when we hear about it, depression affects people every single day. They suffer every single day. So whether or not you hear about it, whether or not you realize it, people are suffering every single day, killing themselves every single day. Let's talk about depression more. Let's open up a space for conversation. If you want to do that under this video, feel free to do that. But share a status, do something, because we need to talk about it. Because not talking about it only makes it worse and gives it more power. Thank you guys so much for watching.